The three statues. Birbal had not been to Akbar's court for several days. Courtiers like Mullah du Piazza, who resented Birbal's influence over Akbar, had managed to poison Akbar's mind against him. It was Birbal who was behind the latest rebellion, they whispered into the emperor's ears. Birbal had betrayed the emperor's confidence. Birbal was a traitor, they insinuated. Akbar said nothing to Birbal about these allegations. There was, after all, no proof. But Birbal sensed the distrust and suspicion creeping into the emperor's mind and thought it wise to keep out of his way. Days passed. Akbar began to miss his quick, witted, and intelligent advisor. But Birbal continued to stay away. One morning, a master craftsman came to the Diwan-i-Am with an exquisite gift for the emperor: 3 identical statues made of pure gold. "They are beautiful," said Akbar, "and absolutely alike." The craftsman shook his head. "They are not entirely alike, Your Majesty, and one is superior to the other two. But it needs a very keen eye and a keen mind to spot what is different in each one." The statues were passed from hand to hand, but not one of the courtiers present, nor the emperor himself, could spot any difference in the statues. "Only one man can do what we have not been able to," declared the emperor. "Send for Birbal." Minutes later, Birbal entered and bowed low before his king. "I cannot believe this man is treacherous," thought the emperor. "The sight of him gladdens my heart." "Look closely at these 3 statues, Birbal," said Akbar. "Are they different from one another, or are they exactly the same? If they are different, which one of the 3, in your opinion, is the best?" Birbal inspected the statues for several minutes. Then he sent for a fine metal wire and inserted it through a tiny hole he had discovered in the left ear of each statue. In the case of the first statue, the wire came out through the right ear. In the second statue, the wire emerged through the mouth. In the third statue, the wire went in through the left ear, down into the stomach, and did not emerge at all. "Your Majesty," said Birbal, looking straight at Akbar for the first time since he had entered the court, "these 3 statues may look alike, but they are very different. Let us compare them to 3 kinds of advisors. The first one hears what his monarch says to him in confidence, but is either too dull or too inattentive to retain anything. Whatever he hears goes in through one ear and out through the other. The second advisor hears what his monarch says, but blurts it out at the first opportunity. No secret is safe with him. The third advisor hears what his monarch say and keeps it to himself. He neither forgets what he hears nor betrays the king's trust in him. In my humble opinion, Your Majesty, the third advisor is the best. So the third statue, with only one hole, is the finest of the 3. Akbar looked at the master craftsman who had made the 3 statues. "That is absolutely correct, Your Majesty," he said. "Birbal," said the emperor, with deep affection in his voice, "you possess not just a keen eye and a keen mind, but also a good and faithful heart. These 3 statues are yours. Take them as a small token of our great esteem for your abilities."